Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, Frigate, a project that turns your IP cameras into a smart, private security system. It uses local AI object detection to tell the difference between a person and a swaying tree, eliminating false alerts and keeping your data completely off the cloud. How many security camera notifications have you already ignored today? Most of them, let's be honest, are just false alarms. A swaying tree, a sudden shadow, maybe even a spider web. But what if a system could tell the difference? What if it could intelligently distinguish a person from a passing car, or a car from a stray cat, and do it all without ever sending your private video data to the cloud? Well, that's exactly the problem being solved by Frigate, an open source project from developer blakeblackshear. So, what is Frigate? It's a network video recorder, or NVR, that brings real-time object detection to your own IP cameras right on your local network. It's built to replace those old-school NVRs that cry wolf all day and to plug directly into modern smart home platforms. And the community has noticed. The project has rocketed to over 32,000 stars on GitHub, with more than 350 new stars just in the last day. That signals some serious, active interest. At its heart, Frigate is tackling the problem of alert fatigue. You see, traditional security systems use simple, pixel-based motion detection. They can't tell the difference between a real threat and a random change in lighting. This flood of useless notifications makes the whole system feel ineffective. Before Frigate, you really only had two bad options. You could either live with the constant false alarms from a local NVR, or you could use a cloud service, giving up your privacy and paying monthly fees. Frigate's solution is brilliant in its simplicity. Bring high-quality AI object detection directly onto your own hardware. This offers a system that is both private by design and incredibly smart. Frigate's entire design philosophy is built around resource efficiency. Its secret is a clever, two-stage detection process. Instead of running expensive AI analysis on every single frame of video, which would be a huge waste of power, it does something smarter. First, it uses the lightweight OpenCV library to scan a low-resolution video stream for any general motion. Think of this as a high-efficiency filter. Only when that first stage confirms motion does Frigate wake up the big guns. It then passes a single, high-resolution frame to its powerful TensorFlow detection engine for analysis. It's like having a tiered security team, a basic sensor spots activity, and only then does it call in a specialist for positive ID. And this design is heavily optimized for hardware acceleration. While Frigate can run on a standard CPU, it truly shines when it offloads the AI work to dedicated hardware. We're talking about devices like a Google Coral TPU or an NVIDIA GPU. Using one of these allows even a low-power computer to analyze multiple camera streams in real time. But the optimization doesn't stop there. The system also uses multiprocessing to its full advantage. It separates tasks like video decoding, object detection, and recording into their own processes. This smart strategy bypasses the usual bottlenecks you find in Python, squeezing every bit of performance out of modern multi-core processors. So, what does this look like in the real world? Imagine a smart home enthusiast using Frigate with Home Assistant. They could create some incredibly powerful automations. For example, if a person is detected on the driveway after 10 p.m., the system could automatically turn on the outdoor lights and send a snapshot right to their phone. Or think about a privacy-focused user. For them, Frigate enables a completely self-hosted security system for a home or small office, where zero data ever leaves their local network. Now, the barrier to entry is pretty manageable if you're familiar with Docker. But be prepared. Fine-tuning the configuration file for the best performance does require a bit of experimentation and a willingness to learn. Looking at community feedback, the response is overwhelmingly positive. Users absolutely love the local-first, privacy-focused model. The deep integration with Home Assistant and the huge performance gains from AI accelerators are features that people consistently call game-changing. But it's not all a walk in the park. A recurring theme is the steep learning curve. New users often find the detailed YAML configuration to be a hurdle, and getting hardware acceleration to work just right can be a challenge, which points to a real technical barrier for those who aren't developers. Now, to be critical for a moment, Frigate's top-tier performance really does depend on having specific AI accelerator hardware. If you don't have a device like a Google Coral, you might find that running detection on your CPU struggles to keep up, especially with multiple high-resolution cameras. There's also a potential risk in its architecture. While running everything in a single Docker container is convenient, it also creates a single point of failure. A critical error in one part of the system could bring the whole thing down, which isn't as resilient as a more distributed design. In the end, Frigate is so much more than just another NVR. It's a powerful framework that transforms basic IP cameras into an intelligent, truly private surveillance network. And why does this matter? It matters because it puts advanced AI video analysis into the hands of everyday users. It gives people complete control over their own security data, and in doing so, unlocks an entirely new class of smart home automation.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.